Okay, so today's challenge is Plant+Bunny. I was really excited to do this because I've been thinking about this all week. I don't know why. But I decided to do watercolor today. You don't have to do watercolor. You can use anything that you have. But I just did a light sketch of a bunny and some plants. And then I did a light blue-black background. And I'm just doing a wet on wet process. If you don't know what that is, that's just when you get the paper wet first, you let it dry a little bit, and then you can go ahead and paint. It just creates a finished background. But I also did that with the bunny. I did a light shade, and I just go in with darker colors. I usually layer with watercolor. That's the best way to go, in my opinion. A lot of people just go in with the color that they want, and it usually just doesn't turn out unless you're a professional or something. But yeah, that's what I'm doing here. And then I'm just adding darker shades where there's shadow or where the fur is darker. I'm using a reference photo off of Google of an actual bunny. I'm not just drawing another drawing of somebody else's work. So I'm just taking paper towels and I'm just blotting areas to help blend a little bit, so it's not so harsh. And then and every time I go in with the color, it gets darker and darker. So it's just kind of a cool technique I use. I should go in with a darker color here soon. Oh, I'm probably getting the cookies out of the oven right now. Oh, yep, that's what I was doing last night. Yep. So now I'm just going in even with a darker color. So just creating that layer that helps create depth as well. So now I'm just going in extra fine for the bunny's hair and shadows. I'm just gently going through and picking what spots I want a little bit darker hair. I usually switch brushes here. I start using a very fine brush. If you go to Walmart and you get the watercolor palette, please just go get a better watercolor brush. Any of the packets of watercolor brushes there are much better than the Crayola water brush. It will make such a big difference, and it'll help create a smoother finish as well, and so you don't have brush lines. But now I'm going in with more hair, more fur I should say, but I'm just doing a backbone right here. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, just going in darker. I've been thinking about this drawing all week, so I was pretty excited to do it last night. It took me about an hour. I just got really into it. Sometimes my watercolors take less time than that, but this one just took a little bit longer. Yeah, so pretty cool. I think I'm going to check on the cookies here in a minute, right here. Yep, that's when they were going off, so it's just kind of a blank spot. But they're really good cookies. Maybe I'll put the recipe in the comments. I don't know. So now I'm just I'm going in with an even darker brown shade. I created my own brown. I always like to do that just because if you get brown straight out of the tube, it's just not my favorite. So I think I used like a burnt umber, which I don't know if you guys know what that is. Kind of like a yellow orchid color, and this really dark purple, surprisingly. That's what actually creates the darker brown. I also put some red in there. But now I'm just going through and marking even more hairs. I'm taking the darkest shade that I'm probably using, and I'm going over the feet and the toes. And just creating those shadows, making those legs stick out more. making the head stick out more. Teddy decided he wanted to help with the video today, huh? Yeah. So still just going in with that. I think I'm checking on the cookies again here. And I think I burnt them. Yep. Yep, but that's pretty much it. You're just gonna go in with darker colors. And then you guys can skip through to the end if you would like, so you're not watching an 11-minute video. And that's pretty much it for the challenge today. So kind of cool.